Hello and welcome to episode 106 of Aurei Plays Factorio Seablock. We're doubling up our production with respect to the geode processing, and in order to do that we need to connect up some final stuffs and then we'll be able to get this. This I think we do wanna have done with a top-up valve, but if we do that, that means that we need an assembler here to make a landfill, because otherwise we might overflow with the stone here. So let's get that going. Assembler, 2 inserters, 1 outserter, wooden chest, and sand. This one, right? Yeah, crushed stone. Okay, there we go. Okay. So that should make sure everything here is consumed. This looks to be fine. This is a little bit backlogged, but that's okay. The heavy mud water we're out. Okay, that's fine. We can upgrade this to washing plant 2 for starters. That's probably a good idea. Right, yeah, this is just running continuously and these guys are all... Well, they're all running or paused, but I guess we probably want a little bit more punch to make this happen. And we probably need to speed up some of this belt, right? Yeah, right, because the out is the issue here. Outputs, yeah. So because we can't fit it on the belt, it's slow. Metal mixing furnace. Yeah, okay. We want to replace this guy like this. Okay, so that's should increase the heavy mud water production. Then we want to get some of the output issues fixed. Yeah, so the problem here is that it's a little bit of a balancing act, right? So if this runs out, then it suddenly flows again. But we do want a fast splitter here probably, and probably also a fast splitter here and a little bit of fast belt over here. That should be useful to keep this going. And we're backing up over here, so maybe have a little bit of fast belt over here as well. And over here, I guess. Just to make sure that it can all go through nicely. Yeah, that seems good. Okay. Do we have everything now? It looks like we do. How's the crystal slurry output? Yeah, I guess these are just running faster now. They should be in any case. Like these guys are... Yeah, it's not quite like... This is more balanced, right? So this is fully running, whereas this still needs to crystallize out a little bit, as it were. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like this is pretty much fine. Like the problem now is that you have an imbalance. But if it's all... Yeah, let's make sure that we can... Let's check out where the issues are. Do we have any issues now at any... Like once we get this going, it's just one row, right? That's problematic. So these can slowly output. I think this will work itself out. Yeah, so the crystal slurry is... There is a little bit more. So I think these are running full time, whereas previously this one was just running some of the time. So what I think we want to do is put in some charcoal filters over here. Probably put down in 1 extra. And then we can take a look at how the mineral sludge is going. Yeah, and we'll want more research, of course. Yeah, let's get this. Yeah, a little bit more landfill over here, and yeah. Okay, so filtration machine. We want that. Another one. There we go. Filtration unit. Yeah, this crystal slurry is starting to back up nicely, so that means we can afford another one. So let's do that. We can put that right up against this one. Copy over the recipe. We want to make sure to get the slurry here. And then, so in order to make this work, we need this going. And then we can do it like such. It's a little bit ugly, but we can do the same thing in other places, and it will work out. So that is kind of the reason for doing it in the first place, right? We can make it work. Yeah, a little bit more underground pipe, and here we go. So up here, normal pipe is needed as well, and we'll connect up here. We'll connect up here. This belt should be pulled through as well as this one, and then we need some power, and yeah, that should be good. So we'll have to see if that consumes all the crystal slurry. Maybe it will, maybe we'll need another one of these, but for now I think this is actually okay. And we might want to look at how crystallization is going. So if we look at this stuff, we have quite a nice backlog actually. So do we want to... It really is the iron mostly, right? Though the steel is actually backlogged now. That's good news. But yeah, so the copper is still has a backlog even, but the iron doesn't. So it's pretty clear that we want to be crystallizing some more sapphirite, which we might as well do over here. So crystallizer. Let's get 2 more of those. Like we have the overflow valve over here. This is starting to pressure up. So yeah, two more should be fine, I think. We have for the ores that we always sort of need. We have this one, right? So that's all right. Those do have priority. So let's get this going like this. Yeah. And we might... It might be prudent to do this some other way, but for now, like, we're just really looking to scale up a little bit, get some more iron going, and this is the way to do that. Yeah, there we go. And that should probably allow the mineral sludge pressure to decrease a little bit. Yeah, and we could, like, this is more power efficient, but it's a lot less space efficient, I think. Well, if you look at the electrolyzers, it might not be, but yeah, we'll like, do we have another way to get slag maybe? There was a viewer who said that at some point the slag path was more power efficient. Let's see. We can use electrolyzer electrodes, which I don't know what this helps. I guess it it makes the process okay more. It will go quicker, but we need to refill this thing. I'm not sure. I guess that's worth it, right? Yeah. So power consumption will go down as well. Then we have like all kinds of crushing processes which get us slag. And we have this thing. Ferrous essence, ferric chloride solution. Yeah, this is probably the... oh no, this does look as a side product as well. Yeah. But I think this is, like, this kind of refining is probably where we want to end up. This is, yeah, this is just the fancy, this seems really advanced. Okay, well, we should have, let's see, yeah, mineral sludge is back at 80. We have a lot of saphirite ore going in. We have plenty of capacity to actually smell it, so that's nice. This is starting to back up, which is going to help iron production massively. So yeah, let's get fluid handling too, sure. Do we want to place more power? I think we might be good actually. Are we good? Did I mess something up here? Let's see. We're no longer getting this. Oh, it's just real slow because of the iron, right? The iron is the bottleneck here. Yeah, do we want to place these? I'm gonna limit this to 1 stack. And I mean we do want to place these. Like it's just free power, and we need that. Well, not badly, but the fact is that we're gonna get. Yeah, we're gonna. Though actually, yeah, the steam engines were at a much higher spot previously. So for now, this is gonna be fine. But let's place the solar panels. I might have wanted to add accumulators as well, but for now this is fine. I think the accumulators are gonna get filled with the steam engines anyway, so I'm not too worried about those. I do want to leave a little bit of space for them later though. So 1, yeah, let's fill that in. Create a little bit more space here. And get some, make sure that we can actually make this happen. And like this, and then we have, yeah, we could do it like this, right? That's how we do it for the other ones. Okay, so then we have a power pole over here, a power pole over here, and one over here. There we go. So that's a nice amount of extra electricity, right? It's gonna be, that's actually gonna increase it by even more. We're now at 6.1 megawatts. And yeah, that averages out to, over this time period, to about 3. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we're still getting a little bit from the oil steam engines, but that's really leftover oil. Because we're not using that to make the science products quite yet. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Let's get that back here. Yeah. This seems to be going quite nicely. Like, this guy gets backlogged every now and then. Maybe let's add in a little more fast transport belt just for him. Yeah. And this guy is backlogged. I guess it. Yeah, we need a little bit of fast belt here, and we don't have that right now. But we don't have the resources to get that. There we go. Let's craft some fast belt, and we can use a little bit of that right here. Do we need fast belt on the top? Yeah, I guess for the first bit, right? Just to make sure that it flows properly. So like this, and there we go. So this should help. Yeah, we're gonna get a little bit backlogged right now because I just fixed that, but other than that, it's gonna be fine. The crystal slurry is fully consumed, which is nice. Yeah, it's good. And these are just nicely chugging away. And the mineral sludge is also sort of backlogged in a sense. Yeah. Yeah, so it's really gonna... It would really pick up if the steel would fully backlog, right? We could actually achieve that by moving some of the steel over. But I think for now we're good as is. Yes, so I think we should be good to go on starting to produce science. So what we actually could be doing as well, though we're not swimming in silicon right now, right? It's not like we have a billion silicon going. Like this takes a decent amount, but not an extraordinary amount. So we can mix in silicon with the iron and the steel to get more of that. But I don't think we actually want to be doing that. Like we're not in a position that we have that much leftover silicon that we want to be doing that. And if we look at the streams of iron ore, silicon ore, that's actually kind of balanced. Like there's more iron ore than silicon ore, which makes sense. Okay, so yeah, I think we want to start doing the first products. So let's see. I'll do... Do we want to do the first stuff over here? It might be nice to just start up here and actually take this as a sort of a science area. That might be the way to go. Yes. Mm. Let's see. This is all good. This is piling up. Yeah, I just want to do a small sanity check on the factory. Like let's look at the whack ass processes here on the right. Like how are we doing on the fish stuff, for example? That's also interesting. Yeah, okay, so that's backlogged now because of this, right? So I think we want to start voiding this. I think that makes sense. Probably in a clarifier then. Can we squeeze that in? Oh, we could. It's. We want to do that then. Clarifier over here. Overflow. overflow valve. Yeah. We don't really care about losing some of this. We even have a tank to have it. So I'd rather keep this going because the fish will overflow into here, and we'll be able to use it to get raw fish oil, which will then be turned into plastic. Yeah. This is a massive installation though. How's the gardening going? This is looking pretty good. Like, the fact that 5 of them are working makes me real happy. Let's see. Yeah, 40 in the backlog. Yeah, this is actually like this is constantly working. Nice, that's good stuff. We're gonna start to have a small backlog of gardening supplies over here. Okay. Yeah. And how is this doing? This is all backlogged because we're not actually using these products quite yet. That's fine. Okay. I'm gonna cut this episode here. We'll continue on stream. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.